Got drunk off your life, and I lost myself again. You hit just like a
Morning. I knew it was going to be a hard morning after Bella's sunset boat cruise. Fuck, I'm really glad I did that. It was even a million times better than what I was expecting. It was so much fun. And then we all went out to Sports Bar afterwards, and of course the classic FOS minimum meant I couldn't get one drink, I had to fucking buy 4 drinks. And oh yeah, I'm leaving this morning at 6:30. I know, right? It's daylight. But yeah, so next up I'm flying to Cancun, and yeah, it should be good. Okay, here I come. Let's get to speak Spanish again. Yay!
but this time I won't collapse like I did yesterday. You broke my heart once again. I won't buy the dust in return. I can't give it, I can't give it, I won't give it this time. You broke my heart once again. Well, you're bad, but you're bad it for me. I can't give it, I can't give it. I've already run with the world. Far from the light of the day. I can't go back to you. I'm stronger today. Been to the dark side, I don't know. So if you wanna shoot far away, I won't go back.
Today was a bit of a big day. I left at 6 o'clock in the morning. It feels like a week ago I left, to be honest, when I'm thinking about I was there this morning. That is super weird. So I got the ferry at 6:30 in the morning, and then to the airport, then flew to Cancun in a little tiny plane, and the views were amazing, but then I got motion sickness and like couldn't stop throwing up the last like 20 minutes of the flight. And then after that I just felt really queasy for the rest of the day. And then the bus, which did not have toilets and which I only had 3 minutes to catch it, so I didn't go to the bathroom before, and I just like in a rush thinking it was like a 2-hour bus, and it was actually a 4-hour bus. So that was a bit hectic as well. Yeah, I thought I was going to get here and be able to do some sightseeing, but I didn't get here till 6 p.m. So it's just early dinner and then rush around doing Chichen Itza tomorrow, and I'll try and just do one cenote because the last bus leaves at midday. So yeah, another jam-packed day tomorrow.
I'm stronger today. I'm stronger today.
If you stand in the middle of all 3 temples and clap, you can hear them all echoing around, and one of them actually sounds like one of the birds. So that's the foundation of the temple, which was built to stabilize the building, but because of the size of the foundation, they believed that they were going to make the temple even bigger. So inside the temple you see behind me, there's another smaller temple inside, which once they got more people and more powerful, they added it to make it bigger, and they thought that they were going to do that again and again because of the size of the foundation, but the city collapsed before then due to lack of resources and overuse of the resources as well. The temple behind me was dedicated to all the warriors. It's where they did ceremonies of war, and on all of those pillars there are depictions of people bound and kneeling, so like sacrifices. During the equinox, the snakeheads at the bottom, it makes a curved shape on the pillars leading up to that, and it fully looks like a snake moving. So twice a year they design the building specifically to make it look like that, and then the gods would make the snake come alive and fertilize the ground.
You're playing with fire on the wild and I'm the prey, but this time
So the Mayan game they used to play with the ball, history actually thinks that it wasn't a game, it was a ceremony, and they did this so that the sun could keep moving. It would rise over the earth and then pass through the underworld and keep going in a continuous circle. They believed if they stopped, the sun would stop too. Behind me you see the depiction of the ceremony of the game. So here he's carrying a head that's been decapitated. So whoever got the goal out of this ball that would weigh about 3 kilos would get the honour of sacrificing his blood to the god of the sun. So there's the head being chopped off, and there is the heart as well that would be pulled out through the guts and reached up and pulled out beating. This is the ball court we're going into right now, and this high wall was where the general public would sit and stand over the edge to watch. So they would have 7 players, and the captains would run up and down the sides there, and they would be like the goalies trying to get it through, while the other team, 7 versus 7, would fight for the ball. The ball was made out of rubber and would have weighed 3 kilos.
Like I did yesterday.
This court was a big one. It's 5 times the size of any of the other courts that have been found. There, he's headless, and he's coming out of his head are snakes which grow flowers, plants and fruits. There's the ball, and there's the man on the opposite carrying his head. Okay, yeah, that was really interesting. I am glad I did this tour and rushed around like a maniac to get here, spending an entire day to get here, 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. Now it's time to go and see a cenote and then go to Isla Holbox, my next destination. Go, go, go! A bit busier now. It's 9:45. I'm already leaving. I spent like an hour and a half there, and if this collectivo comes and has room for me, then hopefully I can get back and see a cenote. Very lucky, a local helped me out and called them, and it was room for me, so I only have to wait 10 minutes. It's 10 o'clock, I've got 2.5 hours to get back and see a cenote. It's 10 to 11, so I have about another hour and a half to get on that bus and see a cenote and pack my bag. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Let's go. Cenote is the Spanish word for sinkhole. They're formed naturally when the earth is weakened and then they're filled with rainwater. There's a lot of limestone around this area, which is quite a weak stone, which is why there's so many cenotes around this area. Made it. I'm on the bus to Chichen, then to get a ferry to Holbox. Cenote was beautiful. Had a good morning. Didn't really have time to eat though. I tried to get some street food, but I looked at it and he said vegetarian, but I wasn't sure it was, so I just got some fruit, which is good.